God is telling you right now, there is a dream that is hidden deep within your heart that creates an experience of joy that cannot be destroyed, a dream that defines the very core of your being. Even in the midnights of your most agonizing nights, it continues to shine like a speck of light, begging you to come back to me and be in my arms. The realization of this goal will be comparable to discovering wealth buried in a field, or to the experience of an exiled queen who is finally able to put on her crown once more. I never promised that the path would be simple, but I would like for you to accept my hand. Your journey will finally bring you to restoration, fulfillment, and the realization of your divine destiny if you walk with trust, perseverance, and courage. The areas I lead you to will ultimately lead you to these things. All too frequently, the journey begins with the traveler traversing territory that is challenging. But keep in mind that the more difficult the challenge that you conquer, the more satisfying the outcome will be. Over time, you will recognize that every challenge you face along the route serves a purpose. For the time being, cling to my assurances. Every previous pit will be transformed into ladders of climbing by me. What other people considered to be liabilities, I consider to be assets. The events of your past will determine your future. For the purpose of putting the clever and the wisely to shame, I chose the foolish and the weak. It should be done in accordance with my wisdom, not the wisdom of man. Do not believe the lies that the adversary has told you that you are irrelevant. You are a challenge to his control, and his taunts are nothing more than a temper tantrum that he is having against you. Indeed, no weapon that is fashioned against you will be successful, and no curse will be successful. On the contrary, you shall stomp such magic beneath your feet victoriously as you march ahead into my glory. In the event that you continue to conceal your identity, my beloved, we will not be able to walk into the fullness of our shared destiny together. You should stop wearing masks, since your beauty shines brightest and it is shown in its genuine form. You are going to be liberated from the depths of mediocrity that the world requires of you. Take my hand, I will help you find your way out at the pinnacles of extraordinary existence that I have provided for you. Take a deep breath of the pristine air that I have prepared for you, considering that, as I mentioned earlier, this is not conceivable with man, but I am the God who makes the impossible possible. Manifest for those who are faithful to me. Regarding those who have caused you pain, I ask that you forgive them from the depths of my heart only filled with love. Please pray for mercy to be bestowed onto their spirits, so that they may embrace my grace rather than the condemnation that they are deserving of. Give your life the opportunity to be filled to the brim with my happiness and tranquility, so that you can put an end to slander and convince those who are skeptical of my sustaining goodness emanating from you. The ability to let go is a discipline that you need to develop. I will grant them freedom by forgiving them, and I will not interfere with the administration of justice or the final results. It is at this point that your need for vindication or payback must take a back seat to your trust in me. Whenever it is possible, take the initiative to lead the route toward reconciliation, while also creating appropriate limits to prevent mistreatment. Make sure there is no area for resentment to take hold. Instead, fill that space with intercession, so that I might twin their hearts with the loving compassion that I have to offer. From that point on, observe and be fascinated as I change adversaries into allies and darkness into light. Listen to this booming truth, my child. You were created for so much more than you currently realize. The situation you are in right now is nothing more than a seed. The most fruitful moment of your life is still to come when it is buried. With the patience of a gardener, I will plant the seeds of your gifts at the appropriate moment. I will carefully grow you till you reach adulthood via each and every one of the distinct training seasons. Have faith in my method, because I am guiding you to a place that is beyond your wildest thoughts in terms of the amount of growth and fulfillment you will experience. Where you have been predestined to be, continue to be close to me and walk in sync with my spirit. We are going to create a bountiful harvest of righteousness if we work together. It is true that the journey has been a long one. Nonetheless, you should shift your focus from the pathways that have already been traversed to the horizons that lie ahead, the magnificent landscapes that we shall travel through hand in hand, the glorious heights that I will elevate you to in due time are going to be incredible. To put it simply, I would want to request that you remain with me for a little while longer in these valleys of development. In spite of the fact that they are frequently covered by fog and full of questions that do not have readily available answers, you must persevere through this crucial period of foundation setting, which involves planting roots progressively downward that will eventually pull you upward. Learn to flourish as we travel uphill together, ever closer to your home in my arms, and lean on me amid the violent storms. Learn to thrive as we travel uphill together. Consider it a source of delight when unfavorable winds blow, because resistance like this causes your roots to grow deeper and your wings to become stronger. The clearing of the horizon is waiting for you. Very soon, you will be able to soar on wings like eagles, riding on gusts of wind that are designed to carry you to greater heights. The very fact that you have been able to develop your wings during these difficult times will allow you to soar with a beautiful sense of freedom. Be encouraged, because the view I want you to see is getting closer and closer to you as you continue to walk faithfully with me. Together, we shall do what you have been intended to do all along these years, roots and enable you to accomplish your spiritual purpose. Your predetermined destination is waiting for you, and there you will be able to look out in astonishment over everything that I have prepared for you, along with an inheritance that will never be lost. For the very first time, my adored, you will finally be able to laugh with joy upon your entrance. In this ephemeral world, I have called you to a kingdom that is far superior to anything else that this world can provide. However, in order to acquire the higher, you will need to abandon the lower. I therefore invite you to accompany me for a short period of time into the hidden location. Focus your thoughts on the things that are above you. Inside those things, you will discover the grace, empowerment, and divine vision that you require day by day. It is imperative that you maintain regular communication with me, as without me, your efforts will be fruitless. Therefore, I will treasure each and every moment, each and every day, since your love is the way that I find the power to rise above every difficulty, to persevere through every tear that we have wept together. Your affection is the safe haven where I am able to find my serenity, and the gentleness of your touch is where I discover the liberty to be for myself. I will thus treasure each and every moment, each and every day, because your love is there for me in every way. I will sing this song with appreciation in my heart because of the love that we share with each other at every step. and because I wish to be in fellowship with you. Seek me out first and foremost, all you children. When you get closer to me, face to face, you will see that you are shining even brighter than before. Walk with self-assurance into the authority that God has bestowed upon you in order to create new paths and accomplish your divine mission. I am able to improve and enhance your potential to carry my glory because of your presence. The enemy is trembling as he sees my called out ones finally accepting how I perceive and value them. Paths are now opening up for you. If you are bold enough to stand up for yourself, his charges will fall apart. In the flame of my magnifying your identity, every curse is summarily shattered and his lies dissolve into nothingness. There is no need to be afraid. The manifestation of enormous explosions of creativity, influence, success, and overall blessing is waiting for you to bring it about. Move forward with strength and self-assurance, obliterating his domain until the point where my light triumphs over darkness over this planet. It is my hope that you will shine brighter and brighter, that you will illuminate every territory that I send you to as smart stewards expanding my realm. When you fully surrender your limited existence to the infinite source that is always present within you, you will experience an unlimited flow of my supernatural presence that will pour from your deepest, most innermost being. I will burst forth gloriously even through broken down levees and shattered foundations. If you open the floodgates, yes, I will do this. I want you to be amazed at the power of my love that is breaking through, and you should rejoice in the impacts that it has downstream, bringing vivid life wherever it runs. You are only able to see a portion what I aim to collect via your hands, but in a short amount of time, your eyes will acclimate to the rising luminosity that I emit through your very pores. Simply remain in my presence for an extended period of time, and I will refine and develop your potential to bear my glory while you are here. Becomes your own, and while we are together, we traverse the winding pathways of fate. Now is the time for you to take control of the situation and take charge of your life, rather than merely coasting along in the rear seat where you are now sitting. Join forces with me to ride with self-assurance in the direction of the unexplored nation that I have promised you. There is a mystery that brings joy. There is adventure around every corner. There are landmarks and vistas that are so stunning. It is true that we will encounter unexpected terrain, twists, and turns that we are unable to anticipate at this time. But there is no need to be concerned because I am aware of the path. My path is the way. Sometimes you could feel as though you are lost in the fog, but my soul will serve as your compass, leading you in the right direction. In point of fact, the starting point of a fresh start is today. Put the past behind you. It is nothing more than a dream that is in the process of dissipating, making way for this new reality that is blossoming in beautiful technicolor. You can count on me to be there for you in every way, dearly loved one. I am gathering every last dot and thread that is required for the manifestation of your heart's desire, totally conforming to everything that I have set within your inmost being. Therefore, you no longer need to second-guess or create things by your own strength alone. In order to weave the fabric of your days together, I will connect each one in the appropriate order. When it comes to my timing, I make everything lovely. Even 1,000 years from now, you will continue to be amazed by the way in which I have sovereignly planned everything for your benefit, with every minuscule element being meticulously prepared in advance to establish divine connections that will take you deeper into the genuine purpose and abundance of the kingdom. For the time being, continue to walk along the route that has been designated for you, following my spirit with each step that you take. Continue to lean into me until my heartbeat becomes your own, and then together we will navigate the meandering pathways of destiny. Become your personal anthem. Each and every breath that you take will be my voice. You are no longer going to wander around and listen for pieces of solutions here and there wherever you find them. In the future, you will no longer have to search for guidance in a fragmented maze of human thoughts. You are trapped in isolation. What you require can be found within me. My role will be that of your single instructor, comforter, and advisor. During the storm, take my hand in its entirety and cling to it securely. In a short time, you will have the opportunity to witness directly the magnificent location that I have been guiding you to since the very first day. In just a little bit longer, my sweetheart, our happiness will be enhanced by the fact that we have ventured through the mist of the valley together. This is the place where iron sharpens iron, where you are transformed into an arrowhead that is flawlessly fashioned for maximum effect in accordance with my strategic will for your life. You are going to emerge victorious very soon. However, for the time being, pay attention to my voice as it calls you to higher places along the paths that you least anticipate. All of the necessities for the trip are in your possession. The conclusion of your story, which begins with ashes and culminates in magnificent beauty, will soon be revealed to you.